Some places in the world feel touched by magic, where every breath feels fresher and every view seems to shimmer with possibility. Here, the air is lighter, the sunlight brighter, and the gentle breeze carries the scent of salt and wildflowers. Every moment feels like a story waiting to unfold, as if the island itself is inviting you to become part of its tale. The island of Jersey is one such place, nestled between England and France, with winding lanes, gentle cows, and a breathtaking coastline that stretches as far as the eye can see. It's a land where history and nature blend seamlessly, creating a sense of wonder at every turn. On its eastern shore stands Gorey Castle, Mont Orgueil, a storybook fortress watching over a picturesque harbour, its ancient stones glowing in the morning light. This isn't just a tale of ancient stones and battles, it's a living, breathing place where echoes of the past linger in every shadow and every stone. It's about feeling a connection to the past, imagining the lives once lived here, and sensing the stories that still whisper through the corridors. And it's about finding a deep peace in the present, as you gaze out over the tranquil landscape and let your thoughts drift with the tide. Imagine standing on ancient battlements where knights once kept watch, feeling the weight of centuries beneath your feet and the thrill of adventure in the air. From here you can gaze over the shimmering English Channel, watching the sunlight dance on the waves and the horizon stretch endlessly before you. The charm of Jersey is found in the warm smiles of locals, in the laughter that fills the air at bustling markets, and in the sense of community that welcomes every visitor. It's in the taste of fresh seafood by the harbour, where every meal is a celebration of the island's bounty and every bite tells a story of the sea. And it's in the quiet moments, watching the tide roll in, feeling the world slow down as you sit by the castle and listen to the gentle rhythm of the waves. Gorey Castle is the heart of this charm, a place where history, beauty and imagination come together in perfect harmony. It stands as a silent witness to over 8 centuries of history, its towers and walls holding secrets and stories waiting to be discovered. It's more than a landmark, it's a living symbol of Jersey's spirit and resilience. It's part of the island's soul, woven into the daily life of its people and the dreams of those who visit. So come with me, let's leave the bustle behind, wander through history and step into a world where the past and present meet. Let your imagination run wild as you explore hidden corners, climb ancient stairways and create memories that will last a lifetime. Let's discover the magic of Gorey Castle together and see the world through new eyes. This is your invitation to explore, to dream, and to let your heart be inspired by the beauty and wonder of Jersey. Come and create your own unforgettable story on this wonderful island. The castle is ready, the island is waiting, and a truly lovely experience is just around the corner, waiting for you to begin your adventure. The adventure begins the moment you set out for Gorey, a journey that promises far more than just a change of scenery. With every mile, you leave behind the familiar and enter a world where the landscape itself seems to tell a story. The journey is a gentle unfolding of Jersey's stunning landscapes, through green lanes where nature takes center stage and the air is filled with the scent of earth and wildflowers. Sunlight filters through arching trees, dappling the road in gold, while wildflowers line the hedgerows in a riot of colour. The drive encourages you to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to truly enjoy the ride. As you travel east, the lush fields gradually give way to the brilliant blues of the ocean, and the horizon opens up in a breathtaking panorama. Quaint granite farmhouses, their walls warmed by the sun, sit nestled among gardens bursting with hydrangeas, vivid blues and pinks that hint at the island's gentle, mild climate. The air grows saltier, carrying the promise of the sea. Excitement builds with every turn as you sense you're approaching somewhere truly special. Then, as you round a final bend, Gorey Castle appears, proud and magnificent atop its rocky perch, a vision that has greeted travellers for centuries. Its ancient stone walls rise against the sky, standing watch over the colourful village below and the endless sweep of coastline beyond. The anticipation is wonderful. You're about to step into a real-life fairy tale where history and beauty blend seamlessly. The road hugs the harbour where boats bob gently on the tide and waterfront cafes spill onto the pavement, inviting you to linger. The scent of freshly brewed coffee mingles with the salty sea air, welcoming you to pause and soak in the moment. You've arrived, not just at a destination, but in a place alive with gentle, happy energy, where every face seems to wear a smile and every moment feels unhurried. The castle looms above, timeless and inviting, waiting for your exploration to begin, a gateway to stories, memories, and the magic of Jersey. Standing at the base of Mont Orgueil, you're humbled by its scale and strength. The castle climbs the hillside in mighty walls and towers, a fortress built to protect Jersey from invasion. You can't help but wonder about the determination it took to build such a monument. Passing through the ancient gateway, the modern world fades, replaced by the whispers of history. The castle draws you into its labyrinth of passages and stairways, each promising a new discovery. The stonework reveals layers of history, from medieval origins to Tudor refinements. Every step is a journey into another era, the architecture a living museum of resilience. Glimpses of the harbour through arrow-slit windows remind you of the castle's strategic importance. Exploring its lower levels, you sense the lives of soldiers who once guarded these walls. Venture deeper and the castle becomes a maze of discovery. Each step forward feels like traveling back in time, as if the ancient stones themselves are guiding you through centuries of stories. Winding staircases spiral into shadowy depths, hidden rooms wait to be uncovered, and open courtyards invite you to pause and imagine the lives once lived here. Children become knights and explorers, their laughter echoing off the walls while every corner reveals a new secret or forgotten legend. There are no strict routes, you're free to wander, get a little lost and make your own discoveries. The castle encourages curiosity, rewarding those who stray from the beaten path. Spend time in the dungeons or the grand hall. This is your secret kingdom for the day. Art installations surprise you at every turn, blending the old with the new. A hologram of Queen Elizabeth then appears as if conjured from the past, sharing her story in a way that feels both magical and real. The haunting dance of death sculpture stands as a reminder of the castle's darker tales, its presence both chilling and captivating. Each exhibit brings history to life, inviting you to touch, listen, and truly feel the weight of centuries gone by. The castle's sounds add to the experience. Echoes of reenactments, the clang of swords and the distant murmur of voices lost to time. Or perhaps you'll find peaceful silence, broken only by your own footsteps, as you wander through empty corridors and sunlit chambers. In these quiet moments, the castle's spirit feels most present, as if the walls themselves are breathing with memories. You can almost hear the whispers of courage, love, and daily life soaked into the stone, echoes of those who called this place home. It's a truly immersive atmosphere where the boundary between past and present seems to blur. The past and present blend seamlessly, making every visit unforgettable, a living story waiting for you to step inside. Gorey Castle is a library of stories of defense, resilience, and identity. For centuries it repelled French attacks, sheltering islanders within its walls. Sir Walter Raleigh, once governor, left his mark here. You can stand where he governed, gazing at the French coast. The castle's history is rich with famous figures and dramatic events. It also served as a prison, its dungeons a stark reminder of medieval hardship and human endurance. Yet it was also a home and a centre of community life. Explore the kitchens, great hall and living quarters to sense the rhythms of daily life. The castle has hosted grand ceremonies and humble routines alike. This tapestry of human experience makes Gorey Castle so compelling. Gorey Castle is a feast for the senses. Sunlight streams through arched windows, casting dramatic patterns on ancient stone. The palette is natural greys and browns, brightened by moss and the blue sky above. The wind whispers through towers, seagulls cry overhead, and your footsteps echo on stone stairs. The scent of the sea drifts up to the towers. In the lower chambers, you smell cool, earthy stone. These subtle fragrances transport you back in time. The castle invites touch. Run your hands over rough walls, lean against sun-warmed battlements, grip cold iron railings. This tactile connection makes the experience real and personal. Gorey Castle isn't just seen, it's felt, a link to all who came before. Every sense is engaged in this living piece of history. The climb to the top of Gorey Castle is a journey through history, rewarding you with a breathtaking panorama. Step onto the upper platform and take in a 360-degree view, sea, sky, and land stretching endlessly. To the east, the coast of France is visible, a reminder of Jersey's unique position. Below, the Royal Bay of Grouville shimmers, its beach dotted with tiny figures enjoying the sun. The harbour and village look like a perfect model, alive with colour and movement. From this height, the world feels simpler, more beautiful. You stand where centuries once stood, sharing the same magnificent vista. It's a moment of awe, reflection, and connection to the island's story. The magic continues as you descend into the charming village below. Stroll along the pier, watch fishermen at work, and breathe in the fresh sea air. The pace is gentle, inviting you to relax and soak in the atmosphere. Enjoy a meal at a waterfront cafe with views of the castle above. Browse local shops and galleries for unique souvenirs and artwork inspired by Jersey's beauty. Friendly shopkeepers share stories and recommendations, adding to the village's warm spirit. As the sun sets, watch the castle walls glow gold, a magical end to your day. Gorey's spirit is a blend of its mighty castle, beautiful harbour, and welcoming people. A visit to Gorey Castle is more than a day out. It's an experience that touches your heart and stirs your soul. It's a journey into the past, a celebration of beauty, and a connection to Jersey's resilient spirit. The castle's magic makes you feel part of its long, fascinating story. Gorey Castle welcomes dreamers, historians, families, and anyone with a sense of wonder. Let your imagination soar as you climb ancient stairways and stand on windswept battlements. Come and walk the cobbled paths, touch the stones, and see the breathtaking views for yourself. Bring your family, your friends, or just your own sense of adventure. The castle and the island are ready to welcome you. Share your experience. Tell others about the fortress, the harbour, and the feeling of standing atop the world. Your adventure is waiting.